the final grappling match of the night. It is a 1-round, 6-minute time limit. We have Zach Wilds taking on, he's fighting in the red corner, taking on Kevin Nowlin, fighting in the blue corner.
All right, we can see. I love how Keith likes to put these grappling matches in here because there is guys that just strictly train in jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and that's what they like to do.
Yeah, I've noticed for grappling matches, these are for guys that are not old enough to throw punches, to throw MMA, but they are old enough to grapple, get down. It's like a wrestling match, but it's Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
Absolutely.
As Austin Chafin giving some love to Michael Watts. Oh, wait a minute. These ain't kids. I thought these were kids. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I thought these were kids going at it.
No. Keith tries to always match up. He likes to let the kids get in there and get experience, but he always likes to bring in at least 1 or 2 matches of guys that really know what they're doing. Looks like we got 2 brown belts coming in here. This ought to be really good. You see they're wearing their gis right now, which is very jiu-jitsu heavy, I never known how important a gi was until you really get down into the art of jiu-jitsu because it's used. You grab on the gi, and I never known that, And so this ought to be really fun.
And we're getting ready to get set, waiting for the cameraman to get out of the cage. Both individuals are ready for this match, ready for this bout.
This ought to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Always love experienced guys, and like I said, 2 brown belts here going at it.
You guys need my help?
Yeah, and we got Elijah coming back.
And we got a very experienced jiu-jitsu man back on the mic with us.
These guys are
Elijah Thacker.
2 buddies of mine that are getting ready to compete. They're like best friends.
2 brown belts.
They compete with each other. They're trained with each other. That's what makes it so interesting. They don't care. They're just doing it for fun.
I can see the gis already getting ripped off.
Kevin Nowlin's whipped my ass in person before.
I can't find the corner. I'm assuming Nowlin is the one in the blue. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Nowlin's in the blue gi. Zach's in the black gi. Now they're just grip fighting. This is judo right here. They're grip fighting, looking for that throw, looking for that trip. And it's not easy. I hope somebody's timing this time because this one could go on a long time.
6 minutes is the time limit, supposed to be the time limit.
These guys have trained together a long time. They're very familiar with each other. Kevin's going for a cross choke right now. You see Zach's just shoving it off his face. It's brutal. It's not fun, but, Kevin's being mean. It's funny to see 2 training partners. Kevin's being a little mean.
They're just smiling at each other. They're having fun.
You got to see it's like a stalemate. Two high-level guys like this. He's going for that choke again. You see that? That's the cross choke. Look at him smiling. These guys have rolled a million times. They know each other's tricks. They know each other's games.
Yeah, I made a blunderhead mistake and said we had another young child. We were talking about a young child, and I see them walking. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Those are some big kids.
Those are some big kids that have more facial hair
than I ever had.
Yeah, but Elijah, you know these 2 guys very well. I mean, what's their game plan in this one?
Well, both guys, they're 2 totally different styles, and that's the thing. It's a mystery to me. Kevin's really good at some unique stuff. He's got a sick Peruvian necktie. I've seen him land that quite a bit. He's also got he caught me with a bicep cutter about 3 years ago when I rolled with him. Last time I ran across old Kevin Nowlin. Man, these guys are just high level, and you see that's why it's almost a stalemate. 2 guys just working for that position because whoever ends up on top is going to have a big advantage. These are both 2 top guys. Oh, that's him. He's in trouble. He doesn't like this cross choke. It's mean. You see how mean that choke is? He doesn't like it. He doesn't like that. He's in trouble. He's in trouble here.
And if you don't know,
Kevin is mean with that cross choke. See how he's got that? That's called that bolo grip right there where he's passed the collar across. You see that? He's using that lapel of that gi.
Tell you what, both of these competitors are not giving an inch. We got to be halfway through this bout, and to me,
it's been a complete stalemate so far. No points have been in jiu-jitsu rules. No points have been scored.
Okay.
Well, like you said, Elijah, when you got two highly skilled people, that especially best friends, they roll with each other.
And as far as the rules for these matches, like this is submission only. If nobody wins here, if we go to the time limit, it's a draw.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that's might be what we see here because both these guys are like so familiar with each other. You see, they're going after it. Most people who don't understand grappling don't get it, but like these guys are going after it.
And this is good to bring into New Line Cagefighting because I know people watching at home or people watching here, they're used to the boxing, the MMA, and the kickboxing, but they don't hardly ever see grappling matches because when we first started, grappling didn't really pick up. And now it's starting to pick up, and we're seeing a lot more grappling matches on the cards. So grappling's here to stay, and this is very entertaining.
Now, I'll ask you, Elijah, because you are the expert of this. Right now, once if he's able to get he gets turned around. So we'll say vice versa. If you can get real close, why wouldn't you try to change levels and,
That's what
and
they're
take
doing.
a leg and
well,
shoot?
you see the collar grips.
What does that mean?
Those collar.
Guard for the love of God.
Yeah. Somebody on the comments is asking these guys to pull guard. That's the thing. They're stalemate. Nobody wants to end up on their back.
Okay.
So to pull guard would mean one of them has to jump guard like Chance Grillett did. But both these guys are top guys. They don't want to be on their back.
Nobody wants to be on the
They're
back.
content to sit and this is a stalemate. It's like a game of inches here. Whoever ends up on their back is going to have a big disadvantage. We might see this whole match end up just like this because no guy's giving any ground.
Thank you for clarifying on that. As you can see, they're both. This is still a stalemate. As we should be getting close to the time with Kevin and Zach. I hope someone's keeping time on this. It says 6 minutes, and 6 minutes is almost up. These guys have been going at it for a while.
Yeah, but if people don't really understand this is high level because no guy's able to gain ground right now. And like you said, pull guard for the love of God. Both of these guys do not want to be on their back. So pulling guard right now would not be a smart move. What you want to do is try to change levels and try to sweep the legs. But, I mean, you can see the defense from both guys. They're both turning each other and turning their backs towards the cage. I mean, it's so close right now. And then you got to think, experienced guys and especially two guys that roll with each other all the time and are best friends, they know each other's tricks. They know each other's moves.
Well, that's the thing. Neither of these guys, I think, cares too much about beating the other. They're fucking – oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. They're friends.
They're friends and they're having fun in there.
Yeah.
This is rated R pay-per-view, by the way.
There we go. We got the
all righty.
That's a draw.
We're watching people punch each other in the face. So we can't have too delicate of sensibilities here in this sport, I don't think.
Well, this was very
Here we go.
entertaining.
You see we got a draw here. You know, they just had some fun, and, neither guy wanted to give any ground. That was the thing. You saw a stalemate grappling match there. That's what you got to see. And for people who don't really know grappling, I know it can seem kind of boring, but, dude, those guys went to war, and you see, they couldn't do anything to each other. That's what's interesting about it.